Imagine you are having a very important meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What is the number one thing that you want to do to make the first good impression? To be on time. Can you raise your hand if you agree with me? Okay, all of you, I'm so glad we're on the same page. As a member of our club for over 2 years, and as the president of our club, you know how much I love our club, how much I value our club. Because our club provides a very inviting and supportive and friendly environment for us to grow and challenge ourselves to improve. And also our club provides weekly meetings instead of bi-weekly meetings, unlike the other clubs, because we provide more opportunities, more time for us to practice, and provides more flexibilities for us to implement. These are all good things. However, as you know, nothing is perfect. Even our club that I love so much, I still can put my finger onto it and find something that has some room to improve, which is we need to start our meeting on time. I knew I addressed that before, but let's talk about that before talking about how to. I want to explain why we need to. First of all, being on time is the number one thing to give the first good impression. Imagine you go to a job interview. What is the number one thing you can do and control is arrive on time. You can't predict what kind of questions the interviewers will ask you. No matter how you prepare, they may ask you differently. The only thing you can control is you arrive on time. And also because you respect their time, you respect that valuable opportunity. So of course, you don't want to be late. Second of all, you also show you care. There was one friend I met. Actually, she was my first friend. Let me call her E. She was my first friend I met in the United States. And I valued her friendship because inside, she's a very passionate and kind of person. And she actually helped me so much when I just moved to the United States. After I started working and I had my daughter, you know how busy working mom and have. You don't have every day free time to meet anybody. So I needed to schedule time to meet friends, to arrange things to do together, socialize. However, every time when I make some commitment plans with her, she either show up very late or didn't show up at all. There were a couple times I and another friend of me arranged a show. We went to see some Chinese shows. I got tickets for her. In the end, when we went to pick her up, we had nowhere to find her. After not just one or two, after 10 or 12 times, we really give up hope. That's something we felt like we were not important enough to her. So being on time is very important to show how much you care. And then being on time is also showing people can depend on you. For example, if you are being late many times, people would not necessarily think you are reliable. Just for example, using my friend again. If she was on time all the time, I probably would feel safe to leave my daughter with her sometime. Even though she said, oh, I would willing to babysit your daughter. However, there was no single mind I wanted to leave my daughter with her because she wasn't dependable enough. So that's why those three things, being on time is showing respect and showing you care and showing how much you are dependable. So how we can improve our club meeting on time? First of all, I think we can set alarm. I use myself as an example. I set alarm 1:30. So if you didn't get time to eat, you still can grab something. Or if you didn't get time to make a coffee, you still have 10 or 15 minutes to make a coffee. And if you are somewhere else, usually you probably within a 30 minutes range from your, if you are outside, you still can set up your phone, or you can call me or call anybody, the officers, to notify them you will be late. So setting alarm. Second of all, create a routine. Make it a commitment. Put it in your calendar every day, including our club meeting role, sign up link, our meeting link, access. So whenever you go anywhere, you have the access to that. That's a routine. Also, don't let the distractions to make this routine break. That's the second. Third, we need to sign up our roles before the meeting. Seriously, I have addressed that many times. I didn't mean to lecture anybody. You know, I just want our club to be great. So sign up your roles. And lastly, is like arrive sooner before the meeting started. How about arrive 5 minutes sooner or 10 minutes sooner? How about let's set up 10 minutes sooner? Then we have time to fill the roles that we didn't fill in, and also we can socialize a little bit. So those are the hows we can implement to improve our meeting, to start our meeting on time. And I hope all of you can take it not as a criticism, as a room to improve. Regardless in your personal life, your professional workspace, or our meeting. So treat our meeting as part of your important life routine. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster.